Breathe as you reread your lines. You the health nurse for the interview? Come in. You can have a seat over there. Care for So I'm supposed to just start with my story? At 8 years old, my dad started hiding our secret visits from the rest of the family. My dad was strong. He threatened well. Ended up stealing his wallet. That's when I started. I thought it was happening for free. Why not get paid for it, right? I remember my first trick in an alley behind a dumpster. Gave the service, made enough for dinner, a hostel. Life was grand, right? Then it happened. I met a friend. Worked for him for 3 years. Are you listening to me? Because it looks like you'd rather be somewhere else. And if that's the case, there's the door. Well, pay attention. You're starting to remind me of my parents. He infected me. With what? What do you think? He has HIV. No. No one knows. And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Now, one thing you want to do is you want to go back to the lines and start visualizing your environment. Visualization. So, right now, myself, I'm looking at you, yourself, through the lens of a camera. So I'm looking at the camera lens and I'm looking at you. I'm seeing my room, I'm seeing this whole environment, which is reality. So now, we need to shape the character's reality. So, in order to do that, you need to recreate a reality right here, right now. So this is happening in my house, in Mark's house, and I have to own that character. So here I am, Mark, owning this character. I have to design my house. So right now, you are going to be Fran. You, the audience. The camera angle is Fran. Excuse me. So now, we're going to go through this one last time. We're going to try to connect with my character. And what that means is I'm going to put myself into that shoe. Now I am Mark. Now I have HIV. Now I am actually a person that has sold his body for money. And now, here I am, explaining it to you as a health nurse. Now, questions you can ask yourself is this the first time that Mark has ever told anyone that he has HIV? Is this the first time he's actually ever told this story outside of a trick, outside of the client? Is this the first time? If it is, then that's very important, isn't it? You need to put yourself there. You need to allow yourself to believe You've never told this before. So let's start with there. You the health nurse for the interview? Come in. You can have a seat over there. Care for a... So I'm supposed to just start with my story? "8 years old, my dad started hiding our secret visits from the rest of the family. My dad was strong. He threatened well. Ended up stealing his wallet. That's when I started. I thought, it's happening for free. Why not get paid for it? I remember my first trick in an alley behind a dumpster. Gave the service. Made enough for dinner in a hostel. Life was grand, right? Are you listening to me? Because if you're not, if you'd rather be somewhere else, there's the door. Well, pay attention. You're starting to act like my parents. He infected me. With what? What do you think? Yes, HIV. No. No one knows. And I plan on keeping it that way. Now, if you notice how I changed some things there. For instance, now that I go through these words and through the script, I realize to myself, I'm supposed to just start with my story? That's huge. How would you want to say that? Cautiously? I'm supposed to just start with my story? Or should it be done more direct, like a little bit of a chip on the shoulder? So I'm supposed to just start with my story? Is that what you want me to do? Is to start with my story? You have to work that out. Emotional commitments. Various. Figure out what the writer is trying to tell you. "8 years old. 8 years old. My dad started hiding our secret visits from the rest of the family.